Hi, I'm Netta Laurenne from Smackbound and you're watching GRIMM TV.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. In the circumstances, yes.
Now that we're in this whole situation with all the cancellations and so on due to Corona, are you having any new plans with the band or something like that?
Basically, we discussed it and talked about maybe doing live online shows, but then calculated the costs, checked that there's a lot of those at the moment, and it is not really possible to do it for free because it costs for us so much. We have to have the technicians and people to make the live filmation and of course the sound. So basically we're not going to be able to do that, and it happened that they also closed Zurich airport today, so we're in a very hurry to get them out of this country because his family is in there. So the last flight leaves in 2 hours. So so basically we're not together for this time.
Yeah, well, but there are a lot of it's nice, but there are a lot of them going on, so it feels a little bit like it could get just missed. Yeah, exactly. All the others.
Exactly, and it's not like if you just think that it's so easy to put up, you don't need anything and it's free, it's only time. It's not, because you need more people than just the band, so it's not.
Yeah, I guess it depends a bit on how you do it. Like some artists had just decided hey, let's just sit at home, put one camera and we'll play at home.
Yeah, some acoustic version, is easy to do. You just put up a camera and just be there. But if you want to,
the full production. Okay, well, you've been going on for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
With the band.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're not that quite well known yet outside of Finland, so I was going to ask you if you could shortly describe what to expect from your music. Yeah,
sure. Well, so I founded the band in late 2015, and we decided to start writing music. And then at the same time, we also started the cover band Run for Cover to be able to just tour together right away and see how it all works out. But basically, the first song came out last year, so that's where people only know us. So kind of the history is shorter, less than a year. But yes, we do. It's a versatile album. It's an energetic one. It's a melodic one. So for us, it's very important to the music to be melodic, and that really is in the root of the album. Even though the genres we play in are very different from each other, so you can hear basically everything and anything. So you can't put it in one box in that way. But we wanted to be free of any calculations towards trying to stick to a certain genre or follow any trends or anything. We just wanted to make music as freely as possible. So we had just a few guidelines that it has to always hold a certain energy, whatever it is. The song has to contain energy that can be picked up by the listener. So we threw out every song that didn't have that. So basically that was the qualification for the album. It's not coming on the album, no. So this was it, and we wanted to do things in a fresh way. So it's wrong to say that it's modern metal because then people think about different things than we, because we have a lot of things from 80s and 90s, but we didn't want to kind of pastiche anything because that's already done. But we picked out the things we love, and we love, of course, we love like real drums, and we love it like the way like we really play, but because we're musicians who love to play. So basically that was it. And also the lyrics for me it was important that it follows kind of the guidance of the energy, that it really we did everything for the sake of the song. So we had rules of we're not going to be too technical. If it doesn't fit the song, if it doesn't make it better, we're not going to, no one's going to, we don't have to have an ego and saying like, let's show that we can play or sing or whatever.
With the people that are in the band, it could easily go that way.
Yes, it would be really easy to, just everybody just, I can do this. But we always like, no, that was clear that we're not here to show anything. We're here to make music that matters. Like that the song, if the playing or singing is good for the song, we can do it, but not just like the solos would be just insane, and it doesn't, and it takes you away from the feeling that the song has. So we just that was clear to us that we have to be humble for the song.
I sort of like caught that already a little bit with some of the songs that you already released. Like there was one of them, I don't remember exactly which one.
Yeah.
But it was like, it sounded really like intricate and technical, but it was still very like approachable and melodic and accessible. Like it just fitted in the song and worked there. So it was kind of cool to notice.
Yeah, we tried to do it so that it doesn't matter. You don't have to, you don't have to follow or be, in a way a musician or a nerd in a way that you follow technical things. You can just be an average listener or not average listener, but you can just enjoy the song, and you either like it or not. But at least you can follow it and you understand what happens.
Yeah, I like those kind of bands that can go really technical, but if you don't understand that, you still get the song. Yeah. Like for instance, Real does that too, in my opinion. Like they're go crazy technical, but if you don't understand any of that music,
it doesn't matter. The music still is there, and you can. The song is still like.
Yeah, I like that in a band. Now the upcoming album is called 2020. Where did that come from?
I have a lot of sleepless nights, so it just came from one of those nights. No, but it just we were thinking about the album name. I was stressing my brains out of it, and nothing really fit. I didn't find it, and it happens with everything, like all the videos or whatever. When I'm coming up with the videos or the anything, the music or lyrics, I just think as long as finally everything sits, so I have this peaceful feeling. Like, of course it's this way, and I don't have, why it's a feeling. Like I'm like very calm. All of a sudden it comes to my mind. I'm like, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be like. It came. It's now. This is it. Everything clicked together. Yeah. This is how it's supposed to be. Yeah. So it's basically about 2020 vision, because we wanted to not sugarcoat anything, and we want to be honest and truthful and respectful, and we ask the same about everything. And basically, it's about, we wanted to tell everything honestly in the record, whether it's sadness or hate or whatever energy, happiness. So it's also kind of retrospective, that you have to have 2020 vision to understand yourself and others and whatever has happened. And you have to have also the vision in the present and hopefully in the future. So you kind of, it basically talks about trusting yourself. But you can't trust anyone if there's not 100% honesty. And if you're not honest to yourself, then you don't have the 2020 vision, you're blind. So basically it's telling people to, you know, work on themselves more and trust themselves more to be happy. Then they find happiness.
And it fits the songs, like from what I've seen in the lyrics. It's really about like daily life and feelings that everyone at some time or some point in their life gonna have and such. So it's kind of it brings everything together. Yeah. So it was clear that it was it was 5 a.m. and I was like, oh yeah. Now the band consists of quite busy musicians. Was it easy to get the album written and recorded?
Well, we started in 2015, so that tells a story. But yeah, it's been, every time we've been together, the problem is to get everyone in the same room. Yeah. So that takes time. So there was like half a year that we didn't do anything, but every time we got together, most of the songs are like written on one set. Yeah. Like we start and
otherwise you would need to pick it up.
Yes.
Like after half a year. That would be
so
tricky.
We just sit there, and that's why we've had these Insta stories about, you know, people sleeping while we're doing it. So okay, 2 are down. There's still, you know, we have to count like, okay, we lost them. But it's funny when we've been like, we can do like 28 hours of sitting, and we just take turns, and whoever can work, but we like, Demo is sleeping with his guitar, and we're like, Demo, it's solo time. Okay, well, what song? And then he just straight away, everybody's playing or singing. Do I have to sing? Okay, yeah, do some kind of a melody here. Okay. So it's been great. Every time we are together, we do things fast, and it took us. I think drums were, because we did them in 3 different sessions because of the timing, because we started to record before we had the whole album out. So first we used 3 days, and then we had another one and another one. So it was like 5 days total for the drums, for example, to make.
Good, that is finally here.
Yeah.
How have the reactions been like on the few songs that you already released?
Well, positive and good, yeah. Good. So it's been, people have treated us very well. So I think I'm happy about that. What we're trying to do is to give out music and give our hearts out and be honest about it. So we are very happy that people have seen it, kind of felt it, that we are trying to be real. That's the end of the world sound.